from what I've been told by the people living in those areas who met the regional committee, there was also an indication that the small percentage of epic holders in these disputed areas along the West Khasi Hills especially, where people were willing or have either already deleted their epics from the state of Assam. So there was also another factor that was being discussed by the public in these areas, and that is the talk of the registry of land either in the government of Meghalaya or in the government of Assam. And these patas or land documents partially belonged to the state of Meghalaya and partially also belong to the state of Assam. So again, these indicators that we are getting an idea from the people who were there in these committees gives us the impression that these were some of the factors that were being investigated and being established and verified. So I would believe that if the government of Meghalaya is clear and that there will be all efforts put in to retain all these areas of differences, then there should be no fear. And somebody from the government of Meghalaya should disclose these details so that this anxiousness and anxiety that is growing up as members of the regional committee belonging to Assam disclose their findings openly in the media will not put people in the disputed area in disarray, because it can be very, very complicated and it can be very, very disturbing for them. So my appeal to the government of Meghalaya is, without fail and without further detail, please do not sign or do not submit any signatories to the government of India until due diligence has been initiated by this government, either with all parties or with opposition, or at least placing these documents on the public domain for experts to offer further advisory to the government. So by and large, I am anxious, I am worried, and I fear that there could be a possibility that the findings of these regional committees could just be brushed aside. And there could be other factors that will come into play. And if that does happen, now having established the fact that there have been documentations put up by these committees in these three areas of Jayanti Hills, Ribhoi district and West Khasi Hills, then it's going to be more confusing for the people of the state of Meghalaya.